Hope you're doing well. In today's video, I'm going to share with you 3 important things that I've learned about starting online businesses, okay? And hopefully what I'm going to be able to do is give you 3 kind of pillars or steps that, you're going to need to have or at least think about before you even think about starting an online business, okay? These are going to be experiences from myself over the past, 24 months that I've learned and experienced for myself. And hopefully I'm going to be able to pass that on to you, really just to kind of give you a leg up and a better understanding of what it really takes to, start an online business, and what you need to know before dipping your toes into this industry, okay? Whether you want to do that full-time, part-time, or you quite simply want to learn the skills that are involved in creating an income online, okay? Now, the beautiful thing is that once you have these skills, they're evergreen, they're tools in your armor to use in order to, build sustainable streams of income or develop skills that you might not currently have, okay? And, for myself, something that I've had to put the time and hours into learning, through a number of different methods, through content, through learning, and again, through people that have the experience and I've been fortunate enough to be around, okay? So, as I say, nothing long-winded, 3 simple things that I think are really gonna help you get started, okay? And the first thing to realize is that, an online business is exactly the same in principle as a traditional business, okay? So an online business is real, okay? It is exactly the same and takes, similar, time and effort as a traditional business, okay? So what I mean by this is if you're looking to create an income online, you're looking to make money online, you're looking for different opportunities, you need to realize that, you have to put the time in, you have to put the work in, you have to be open to learning and unlearning things that you thought might have been the case. It's a really humbling experience, okay? If you want to create additional income, you want to help people provide solutions and get paid for doing that, then you need to understand this first point, okay? It's a real business. It takes time, it takes planning, it takes reaching out to people, it takes putting together systems that are going to help you do that more effectively and efficiently, okay? I was actually fortunate enough today, I was in King's Cross in London. I'm not going to say with which company, but they're actually an Amazon agency, okay? So that is one type of online business model. Now, what they do is help brands and companies in the UK and the US, develop a brand's presence on Amazon, okay, as a sales channel. Now, that is an online business. This company in particular started around about 12 months ago or 14 months ago and, have grown to £600,000 in that time frame, okay? So that is a real online business, okay? Everything they do is online. There's no retail store, they're not on a high street. Every type of transaction that is made from that company and the companies that they represent is online, okay? So just to give you hopefully a bit of understanding as to, when you look online, kind of, on YouTube or Facebook or these different platforms, and you see, icons, and you see people in comments, you need to understand that they're real people, just like me and you watching this. They are real people with problems that both of us have, okay? And if you're able to provide an opportunity to them that can benefit them, or that they're happy to pay for, those are real potential customers and potential clients, okay? So that's the first thing, understanding that, social media and the internet is just a tool to connect people, okay? And it does an amazing job of connecting people from all around the world. You can literally Skype anybody at any moment, whether they're in, the United States, they're in India, they're in Canada, wherever in the world, the world has never been so connected, okay? So you need to understand that the internet, social media, and online, it's feasible, it's real. You're able to create real relationships with people from all around the world, and ultimately you're able to create a real business, okay? So that's the first thing to understand, that may take you a bit of getting used to when you're first getting started, okay? Perhaps you've used the internet, for just searching things online or shopping, and you've never really used the platforms effectively to connect with people worldwide, okay? So that's the first thing to understand. Number two is that, again, in my own experience, it takes real skills that you need to learn in order to start an online business, okay? Unless you're willing to put in hours and hours of teaching yourself, trial and error, there is a vast skill set that you need to get a hold on or get a grip on and learn in order to start an online business, okay? It takes effort. It's not easy, otherwise everybody would be doing it, okay? So some of the skills that you might come across, when getting started, that you're going to need to learn and pick up, that could be anything from copywriting, if you can see that. So copywriting, perhaps content, so perhaps making videos or making images, that might be, paid media as well. And you're gonna have to learn some type of sales or sales process as well, okay? So all of these compound, and it's, again, just tools that you have in your armory to help yourself, okay? Now, again, you actually don't need to learn every single one of those. If you just learn one of those skills and, perfect your craft, that's going to be more than enough for you to get started earning online, okay, or starting an online business. Those are super separate skill sets. And if you just look at companies, in general, they hire a copywriter, a content creator, paid media specialist, and sales representatives. They are all different skill sets that you could learn in order to start an online business, okay? And I have to say, some of the best ways to kind of learn and develop about, business in general, for myself, if you see here, a number of different books that you can give half an hour of your day to read instead of watching a program, okay? So skills is the second thing that you're going to need to focus on if you really are serious about starting an online business, okay? And if we move on to number 3, from, as I say, my own personal experiences, that is super, super important. And that is, networking, okay? Now, as I've kind of mentioned or alluded to, there are platforms out there where, as I say, everyday people like me and you go onto and log onto every single day, okay? And I'm going to show you, an example of that right now. You have to be open to networking with people, getting to know people, being open-minded, okay? And being able to add value to people that you come across. And one of the easiest ways to do this, for example, ClickFunnels is a community that I'm a part of. 200, nearly 250,000 people are in just that one group, okay? These are all people that are, entrepreneurs or business leaders. And there are some amazing people in that group. And that kind of translates to anything that you can imagine, okay? If you're interested in photography, for example, and we look at, Photography London, for example, nearly 9,000 members, okay? This is just one platform that you can use to network and, create relationships with people that are interested in what you're interested in, okay? Super handy tool to use. Again, you have to be open to connecting with people, sharing with people, and building relationships, okay? Networking is a super, super important part of any online business. And it's something that you're going to have to, a barrier that you're going to have to break through. I know that my generation and generations below me do everything on, our phones. We don't really like to interact with people, have a conversation. And people skills and networking is something that you're going to have to develop in order to start an online business if you're serious about that, okay? You'd really, really be surprised from my own experiences, of being fortunate enough to kind of travel a fair bit. People really are the same, okay? They want time, freedom, they want financial freedom, and they want to be around people that want the same, okay? So if that is you, if that is something that you're looking to do, then be sure to, click one of the links around this video. If you want to learn skills, be sure to reach out to myself. I do actually have a course that will teach you the fundamental skills that you're going to need in order to get an online business off the ground. Teaching you everything that I've learned so you can put it into practice, and again, have a skill set and tools in your armory that are going to last a very, very long time, okay? So I hope you enjoyed that video. 3 things that I really think you're going to need to know and understand about online businesses before you get involved with them, okay? Again, just to go over, online business is a real business, just the same way that traditional businesses are. Number 2, you're going to have to develop skills and your skill sets and learning and putting time into it. And number three, networking and getting to know more people within your industry or within the industry that you want to move into, okay? So hope that made sense. Again, if there's any questions or your own experiences, please type them down below. Other than that, until next video, peace out.